Hi, I'm Suresh Machu from Machu Tattoos. So today the topic is what are the inkless tattoos, and some people call that as a therapist tattoos. So what are those things? So these all the names sounds little much weird for you. I'll explain you all the science behind it and what's the process will happen behind it in this whole video. If you guys have not subscribed yet, do the subscribe. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let's get into the topic now. So many of the people nowadays started getting a white ink tattoos. So I'll explain about the white ink tattoos in my another episode separately. But now, what is this inkless tattoos? So inkless tattoos is nothing but it's a semi-permanent tattoo doing a tattoo without any ink. So here the needle is going to poke your skin, just a needle. They will be diluted with the little more sterilized waters. They will be dip the sterilized water and they will be do it. In artistic wise, they will be called that as a bloodlines. So it is not exactly the bloodlines. It is goes little more deeper than the dead bloodlines. So when we do the tattoo, so you will be get that scars around it instead of the ink will be going to be visible. So now you may get a question that why people are getting these kind of tattoos. Yes. So as I said to you earlier, it's called as therapist tattoo. Yes. Many of the people got depressed from the past, or they want to forget about their past, or some other reasons might be they happens. So if the people who wants to forget about their past, they can get this inkless tattoo. So they can mention that particular thing on their body as in this inkless tattoo format method. So in this inkless tattoo, it's going to be fade slowly in the futures. Because of it's going to fade in the future, they are getting a hope that my past also getting fading and going away from me. Yes, this is one of the process can gives the people hope who are all under depression. It's really gives you the awesome output. So but here another important thing is you need to choose your artist wisely, because if the artist went more depth into the skin, because here we are not going to use any of the inks, it's going to be inkless and we are going to use only the needle. If it goes more than the depth which is measured by as per the tattoos, there is the chance of keloid scars may form it on your skin. Obviously it will not gonna gives you good look, and this keloid scars stays permanently throughout the life and it's not going to fade. So here the another important thing is you need to choose the artist wisely and take care of your tattoo very well. Now what is the after tattoo care for this inkless tattoos? It's same like a normal healing procedure, but here scabbing will come more comparing to the normal inking process, because we are emptily scratching the ink with the needle. Because of we are doing this, scabbing of healing process will be more. At the time of healing, you need to take care that very well. Don't peel off any scab by yourself. Just let it scabbing automatically. When that scabbing happens automatically, it will start to heal perfectly, and this inkless tattoo duration will be almost 6 months to 1 year. Depends on the artist and depends on your healing nature. If you have a huge healing nature and the blood white cells, antibiotics, then it may heal very quickly, and you can see yourself that it's started fading very soon. So that can give you the more hope that your past is fading away. This is one of the therapist tattoo, they say. Why? Because many of the therapists suggest this kind of tattoos to go ahead for their clients to get away from the depression and from their past, and it helps a lot. As per the research, lot of US people doing this tattoos nowadays, and this helps many of the people who falls back from the depression and their past. And when it comes to this inkless tattoo, another important thing we need to remember is hygiene. Yes, the bare needle is going to touch your skin, so make sure your artist using a sterilized new needles or cartridges before getting into this inkless tattoos. Many of the people suffering from that bad past and the depression. Due to this bad past and the depression, they got their self-harm scars, and they cut their hands, cut their wrist. All those things makes them a permanent scar in their life. Yes, we have seen in our previous episodes that we covered those permanent scars with the tattoos. But now This is the therapy tattoo which is going to help you not make that self-harm scars by yourself. How this going to help means, this is the inkless tattoo which is going to be there on your skin, and it's going to be fade away within a 6 months or 7 months. So when you done this ink tattoos, say inkless tattoos, so this gives you the chance of may forget your past, and you would not go under the depression, because this tattoo is going to fade away slow by slow in the times. When this happens, people believes that their past and then the things which they are completely got depressed, it's also getting fade. Yes, it's really a beautiful thing. It worked for many people. We have done many tattoos in our past and it worked for everybody beautifully. So instead of you are doing a self-harm scars, this may boost your hope and the confidence to face that. When you done that self-made scars, that scars is going to be there in your lifelong. Whenever you see that scars, it's going to make remember your past. So don't do that. If this is the best solutions to get rid of your depression and makes yourself completely calm and peace and go ahead in the future of your aim and goals. So choose your artist wisely and get the tattoo from the perfect professional artist who can able to bring this output, which can be able to fade by 6 months to 1 year. Some of the artist goes more depth into the skin. Because of that, there is a chance of keloid may happen on top of the scars. Again, that's going to be stay your lifelong. So if you plan to do it, check out your artist whether he is going to do it or not, because in India it's completely a new thing to coming up. So you can check your artist and you can go ahead as a tattoo. Don't die nude.